What is up, iPad Focus fam? Get ready, because we've got a whirlwind of Apple news that's about to blow your minds. First up, we're talking about the brand new iPhone Air, and you won't believe how easy it is to repair. iFixit just dropped a teardown, and the results are shocking. Next, we're diving into the world of the Apple Vision Pro. Apple is already rolling out the first developer beta for visionOS 26.1, and we've got the inside scoop on what's coming next for this incredible spatial computing device. But wait, there's more. Apple isn't stopping there. They've also dropped the first betas for iOS 26.1, iPadOS 26.1, and macOS Tahoe 26.1. That's right, your favorite devices are getting some serious updates, and we're breaking down what you can expect. And finally, for all you Apple Watch enthusiasts out there, get ready for watchOS 26.1 Beta 1. We'll tell you what's new and how it could change your daily experience. Don't miss any of these explosive updates. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is on. iPhone Air repairability, a surprising breakthrough. Think the thinnest iPhone ever would be a nightmare to fix? Think again. The brand new iPhone Air, Apple's slimmest handset to date, has just undergone a teardown by the experts at iFixit, and the results are unexpectedly positive. Despite its ultra-thin profile, this device is proving to be remarkably repair-friendly, earning a solid 7/10 on iFixit's repairability scale. iFixit's analysis reveals that counterintuitively, the iPhone Air's thinner design actually contributes to its repairability. Instead of digging through multiple layers, technicians can access key components more directly. While the logic board has been repositioned to accommodate a larger battery, and Apple's signature pentalobe screws remain a minor annoyance, the dual-entry system is a game-changer. Introduced in 2022, this system allows for repairs to be made through either the front screen or the back glass, significantly simplifying common fixes like screen replacements and battery swaps. This is a major step up from previous models, where accessing components could be a complex ordeal. The ease of accessing the battery through the back glass is particularly noteworthy, as is the relative simplicity of screen repairs. While the USB-C port presents some challenges due to its integrated cable, and the rear camera can be tricky to remove, these are minor hurdles compared to the overall improvements. The structural integrity of the titanium frame was also tested, revealing a segmented design that, while yielding to pressure at the ends, highlights Apple's engineering. Public reaction is buzzing about this unexpected ease of repair. Many users have expressed relief and excitement, hoping this trend continues across Apple's product line. Analysts are noting Apple's increasing commitment to providing spare parts and repair manuals, which iFixit acknowledges, suggesting that parts pairing issues, while present, may be less of a barrier than in the past. This 7/10 score places the iPhone Air among the highest-rated iPhones for repairability, rivaling recent models and far surpassing many competitors. Stay tuned, because the repairability score is just the beginning of our deep dive into Apple's latest innovations. Next, we're strapping in for a glimpse into the future of spatial computing with the very first beta of visionOS 26.1. Vision Pro's next chapter, visionOS 26.1 beta arrives. The Apple Vision Pro is getting ready for its next evolution as Apple pushes out the first developer beta for visionOS 26.1. This comes hot on the heels of the official launch of visionOS 26, signaling Apple's rapid development cycle for its groundbreaking spatial computing platform. While visionOS 26 brought significant advancements like spatial widgets, enhanced personas, and PSVR2 controller support, this new beta, build number 23N5013J, is primarily focused on stability and bug fixes. Developers are now getting their hands on it to iron out any kinks and ensure a smoother experience for users. Apple is continuously refining the software to unlock the full potential of the Vision Pro, making interactions more intuitive and immersive. We're actively investigating the beta for any hidden gems or new features that might have slipped in, and we'll be sure to report back if we uncover anything noteworthy. For those eager to be on the cutting edge, enrolling in the developer beta program is the way to go, allowing you to test these advancements firsthand. The community is abuzz with anticipation for what visionOS 26.1 might bring, especially after the feature-rich visionOS 26. Users are sharing their experiences and eagerly awaiting further refinements that could enhance everything from productivity to entertainment on the Vision Pro. But the beta wave doesn't stop with the Vision Pro. Your other Apple devices are getting major attention too. Get ready for a tidal wave of updates as iOS 26.1, iPadOS 26.1, and macOS Tahoe 26.1 hit the developer scene. Apple's ecosystem update, iOS, iPadOS, and macOS betas launch. Apple is firing on all cylinders, rolling out the first developer betas for a suite of its core operating systems, iOS 26.1, iPadOS 26.1, and macOS Tahoe 26.1. This release follows closely on the heels of last week's stable versions, indicating a swift pace of iterative improvement across Apple's entire device lineup. These new betas are the first updates to the recently launched iOS 26, iPadOS 26, and macOS Tahoe 26. While the exact changelogs are still under wraps, Apple often uses these early beta cycles to integrate features that narrowly missed the previous stable release. One such feature rumored to be included is expanded wallet support for passports, a significant convenience for travelers. Developers can download and test these new betas now via their device's settings app under General Software Update. This early access allows them to identify bugs, test compatibility, and prepare their applications for the upcoming public releases. While currently limited to developers, Apple is expected to open these updates to public beta testers in the near future, giving a wider audience a chance to experience the latest enhancements. The tech community is keenly watching these beta releases, speculating on the full scope of features and improvements. Users are particularly excited about potential additions like passport integration, which could streamline travel documentation. The consistent rollout of updates across iOS, iPadOS, and macOS reinforces Apple's commitment to refining its user experience and expanding device functionality. And if you thought we were done with the beta blitz, think again. There's one more essential device getting a fresh taste of the future. Prepare to strap on the latest innovations, because watchOS 26.1 Beta 1 is here for your Apple Watch. watchOS 26.1 Beta 1, what's new for your Apple Watch? Just a week after the major watchOS 26 update, Apple is already rolling out the first developer beta for watchOS 26.1, giving beta testers an early look at what's next for the Apple Watch. watchOS 26 brought a stunning liquid glass redesign and introduced exciting new features like the Notes app and the intuitive wrist flick gesture, alongside Apple Intelligence capabilities. Now, watchOS 26.1 Beta 1 arrives as the initial preview of the subsequent software iteration, suggesting a focus on refining these new additions and potentially introducing further enhancements. Currently, this first beta is exclusively available to developers. As is typical with early beta releases, users should anticipate the possibility of encountering new bugs or performance issues compared to the stable watchOS 26. However, it also holds the promise of exciting new features and changes that will eventually make their way to the public. We'll be keeping a close eye on any discoveries within this beta and will update you on all the changes. Apple Watch users in the beta program are eager to explore watchOS 26.1, sharing their initial impressions and reporting any bugs or new functionalities they encounter. The rapid release of this beta highlights Apple's dedication to continuously improving the Apple Watch experience, ensuring it remains a cutting-edge wearable. And that brings us to the end of today's News Blitz. Stick around for a super-fast recap of all the biggest Apple stories and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on another packed episode of iPad Focus. We saw the iPhone Air proving surprisingly repairable, the first betas for visionOS 26.1, iOS 26.1, iPadOS 26.1, and macOS Tahoe 26.1 dropping, and watchOS 26.1 Beta 1 hitting Apple Watches. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive Apple insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels for even more Apple action. We'll see you in the next one.